to the MasterChef kitchen.
No. Welcome to...
We have 2 hours left.
Welcome to the DJC kitchen. That's at Julie's house. So for the first time, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to make a Japanese strawberry shortcake. So, do you know those cakes that you see in the anime with the cute little strawberry on the top? Like when you go to those cute bakeries and there's a really nice cream cake? That's what we're going to be making today. So, this recipe comes from Just One Cookbook, which is online, and I'll put a link below if you want to cook with us, then you can do that. But we're going to probably struggle through it for the most part. But hopefully we can talk about something interesting. What do you want to talk about today as we make it?
So today we're going to be talking about 2 topics. Overthinking and MasterChef.
Okay, I like where this is going. So for this recipe, you're going to need
40 grams of unsalted butter. You need 30 mils of whole milk. You need 4 large eggs in a bowl, aesthetic like that.
The bowl makes it more aesthetic.
You need 120 grams of sugar
This is a lot of sugar.
and 120 grams of flour. It'll be funny. Guys, it's okay, I can see it. So I have heaps of ovens, I have heaps of saucepans in there.
Yeah, this is plastic.
Does anyone else store random stuff in their oven? It says to prepare a double boiler. I don't know what a double boiler is. Oh, it's only just to melt the butter. So I'm just gonna chuck the butter in the microwave because
Okay, yeah.
doesn't look like I have time to win this week's immunity challenge.
Yeah, where's my glass freezer, man? That glass freezer is actually hacks. No one has a glass freezer at home. Pretend that we have parboiled the butter, but we haven't.
Yeah, we just skipped a whole step.
We got it. Huh?
We just skipped a whole step of the double boiling.
Yeah,
See, the microwave.
Well, okay.
You ready?
Yes. Wow. Whisk. I feel like we're gonna regret doing this later, Chloe.
I feel like this is the opposite of
Wait, let's keep
overthinking.
it.
Now Eleanor's gonna crack some eggs beautifully for us.
Okay, do you think I can crack with one hand? So the one thing I learned from BA Test Kitchen is you have to break it on a flat surface.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Does that count?
That's pretty good. I'm always So no one taught me. I just had to do trial and error. You just had to and there's some shell in there.
Why did you put the shell in there? No. 2 inches is like from here to
What are you
Like through here.
I was looking at this. The width.
Why? Why the width of my finger? Quick life hack, if you don't like boiling water in a pot, you can just boil it in your kettle.
This feels wrong. Did we read the instructions?
Wait, let's just read the instruction
I'll
again.
keep whisking so we don't get scrambled eggs.
Okay.
No, it's actually scrambling on the side, Eleanor.
You have to pull it down. Oh wait, it says the bowl doesn't touch the simmering water of the pot. take it out of there.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna do mission abort.
Abort this mission and get a smaller pot quickly. Did you pass it?
Oh, did you guys see the scramble?
No, I think that's okay.
And then when it's
So Julie's hand whisk is broken, so we have to use
guys,
this whisk.
seriously, this is 10 years old.
We have to use this whisk with one whisk attached.
It smells really eggy.
It's really yellow.
It really smells like an egg tart.
It's supposed to be like fluffy, like meringue.
Yeah.
That's
Because
not.
this is another sad meringue story.
Yeah, it's another sad meringue.
So I think it'll be okay. Like setting time things.
Okay, think about this video. Previously, we're baking a cake.
No, like sometimes vlogs, they go from like different parts of their life.
But
So
we weren't filming a vlog.
we're sitting in a car.
Okay, bring the cake.
Guys, so I'll show you the cake. Hey guys, so this is the cake. Okay, you guys can't feel it right now, but if you did, it is so dense.
Yeah.
Like, if I chuck this at your head, I need to give you an ice pack.
Yeah.
Literally. Guys.
It's definitely solid. So instead of, talking while we decorate the cake or anything like that, we'll just talk while in the presence of the cake.
Yeah.
So here it is. It's in our presence. I think, so one thing that was, really difficult, I think, for me was, not difficult, just something that I struggled through is, friendships, I guess.
Okay.
I think one thing that's interesting about friendships is that, I think real friendships take a long time to mature. And, I know, even, with our relationship as friends, it was, navigating, what was the best way to, love one another. And even if, we had different, ideas about what was, appropriate or, what was good, I think learning how to, continue to encourage one another to continue to pursue the Lord was, something that we had to, navigate through. But I think that, one thing, if I could tell myself back then, is, friendships take time. It can be really easy to fall in and out of friendships, but, staying with a certain friend or, committing to people is always, it's like being, in, a relationship, with a guy, if you're a girl with a guy, there's so much give and take, and sometimes it's easy to think, oh yeah, friendships, it's easy, it's not as much commitment or anything like that, but I think friendships, you actually commit more than you would to I guess a relationship starting off with a boyfriend. I would say also it's not about how many friends you have, it's how good are the friends that you do have, and being really ruthless with the people that you let speak into your life or even spend time with.
I also, on that note, I want to call out, you know how sometimes when you're joking with someone and you're I'll be like, oh, Eleanor, and then I'll say, you're so, I don't know, a bad trait, as a joke, because we have that level of friendship. But then, sometimes when it just goes over too much, I think it's, if you're someone who does that, I just want you to be aware that I think actually it can be, detrimental to your other friend, even though it's, a joke.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because I think that when it gets to a point where, the type of language that we're using or, speaking over into each other's lives is, more negative than positive, then there's, really no, it's actually really unhealthy.
Yeah. There's, a fine line between just, simple, banter, but then, banter that actually just goes too far. And, it's not cool. Even though, maybe it is cool, or it's a culture at your school or within your group. You can actually be the one. There's a book called something about how to influence people and win friends over, or something like that. But pretty much the basis of that book is to encourage people. And when you encourage someone, that actually means a lot. Just don't withdraw a kind word.
Don't withhold a kind word as well.
Yeah. Also, get your grammar right.
No, withdrawal works as well.
Yeah.
It's also withhold.
Because, you know how it's, just a little thing that someone says actually, brightens up your day or makes you feel happy? You actually have the power to do that with the words that you speak. And in the same way, the negative ones speak as well.
One thing I do distinctly remember about you in high school is kindness actually draws people towards you. I think that there's something so innate about humanity that they seek out the Lord and they seek out God, and as Christians, as we carry and embody Jesus, people are actually drawn to it. And I remember when we were in high school, it's not we weren't super vocal about we weren't always preaching the gospel or things like that, but I think that people could tell that there was something different. I know that people could tell that something was different, maybe about you and like your kindness, and like people are like drawn to the kindness of the Lord in your life. So I want to encourage you guys, like, I know sometimes like at school it can be kind of awkward to mention Jesus sometimes, and like sometimes like it's not cool to like be kind, but like people are actually really drawn to kindness, and like the more that you embody Jesus in your life, like people will see it, and then people actually will start like asking you why you act the way you do, and like why you live the way you do, and like that's the biggest testimony you can have in high school. It's such like an interesting time for us to really see that God actually is involved with every part of our life. He's embodied within us, and so as we live, he comes out in everything that we do. And that's something like I feel like I markedly saw in your life, even as we grew up. Like I know that like people were like drawn towards your kindness.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, and like also on that note, like I would say maybe like Eleanor and I, we had friends from lots of different social circles, like in high school, and I think it just goes to show that it wasn't like what we were into or what interests we had. It's normal for us, like as a Christian, it's normal for you to like be kind and not treat people unfairly or disgustingly, you know? It is normal to act with compassion. You don't need to actually try because you are Christian and you know Jesus. But so that was in our life, and we had friends from lots of different circles, and I think it actually just goes to show that God was using us to draw different people closer to him through us.
Yeah, and that's crazy. I think that's like why literally so many random people ended up coming to like DJC camps and like things like that, because I think your friends, even though you might not know, or like maybe you do know and like you have those dark conversations, but people are searching for something to believe in, and like something to place their hope in, and like we do them a disservice when we withhold the Lord from them, because like all the time like God is actually the answer. And like living as apprentices of Jesus like is actually like the answer to all of our problems. Can't fit in school? Be apprentice of Jesus, and like people notice that thing inside you. It's like not a joke. It's not some like random cliche. Like, it's actually like true. You feel like you're unpopular and you don't have anyone to turn to. Embody Jesus. Remember that like he is like with you, and that like in your friendships, not saying it will be easy, but like he'll lead you to the right people.
With the like being unpopular thing, like people aren't drawn to popularity. People are drawn to you being real, you being authentic. That's what it is.
That's an uncle from church.
But yeah, guys, so I don't know, I hope that shed some insight.
If you, I don't know, just know that we're really open to talk about like the things that we've learned throughout our lives, and not that by any means we know more, because we really don't, but like every experience is different. Feel free to talk more, but for now,
love you guys. Bye.
We'll also plant the cake tree
soon. Hey, I think that was actually a good topic